What is up, everybody? Finn here from Double Tap Gamers, and today I am going to talk about the Samson Meteor Mic, which you can actually buy. It is the basically cheaper alternative. I'm using my PX21, so the sound quality might be a little bit different, but I need to for the purpose of the tutorial. Now, when I bought my Samson Meteor Mic, I saw absolutely loads of reviews on it, loads of unboxing videos, but not the ones which mean the most. What's the best settings to use? And how do you get it basically sounding like a snowball? Well, unfortunately, unless you buy a snowball, you're never going to get the sound quality to sound like a snowball, which is obvious, really, to be fair. But here's just some things I can tell you. Now, the Samson Meteor Mic, right, at the moment, right, let's get the basics, right? The Samson Meteor Mic is a great mic. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. You can pick it up £50. The link will be in the description anyways, if you do fancy going and picking it up. Definitely go and look at the rest of the reviews floating around on YouTube and the unboxings, so you can get the kind of the gist of it. And when if you do choose to buy it, come back here and you can basically check out some of the settings which I'm going to show you anyways and tweak them to your own meanings. Now, it depends on the room and depends where you're at, so to speak. Now, the Samson Meteor Mic was designed for two things. Podcasting, so it's great for voice and audio, and acoustic guitar playing. So, the best way, it comes on its own little tripod. Now, you've got the three legs on each side, so to speak, but I've took them off completely. I thought, well, it was sitting on my mic, but I had to be really close, like, so to speak, like that, just to kind of get the quality which I was looking for, where it wasn't too loud and wasn't too low. So what I then done is I invested in something called a Tiger stand. Now, you can get this on Amazon as well. It is designed for the Samson. It is designed for the mic itself. It screws right into the bottom. Now, let's disconnect this. I'll show you what you mean. Now, we're going to just quickly unscrew it, because it screws in, screws out. And I'm going to show you the whole stand which I have. Now, the stands are way to get in general. Right, so there's the mic, right? There is, I don't know if you can see it too well. There we go. There is the jack underneath the mic, which it screws into. Now, it's a very, very small hole, so you have to get a specific stand for that. But that sits perfect. It comes with its own carry case. Like I said, it has its legs on the bottom, but it's just a simple of taking a screw out on each, keeping that for later, and the stand can be screwed off if need be. And there's the mic. So, first of all, we'll put that down for a second. Right. Then I was realizing I needed the pop shields, because I needed to be there instead of having to keep leaning over, being on the table. If I knocked the table, well, I don't have a shot mount, but it didn't really need one because of the rubber bottoms. But if you had a stand, it was perfect. So let's have a look at the stand then, shall we? Now, the stand's got two parts. I bought a pop shield, which was only £5, which works bloody great. And I bought the stand. Now, the mic itself has a pop shield before we get into it, but the pop shield, you do actually need one, because if you are too close to the mic, it will still pick up the pop sounds, unfortunately. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly take off this wire, just to show you. Now, the stand itself was only £17. So 50, 60, so let's add it up. So £50 for the mic, which I paid, which was delivery. I then paid, well, let's round it up to 20, 56, 70. So there's £70 with the stand included, and a £5. So £75 in total, which will get you the whole setup, pretty much, and lets you get going. Now, I'm just basically taking off the wires, because the wire, it has nice clips, right? And let's take off the pop shield, because that's not needed at the moment to show off the stand. Because these things are pretty much needed for the Samson mic, in a way. So there's the pop shield. It's just a standard pop shield, right? You pick them up, £5, screw on, perfect, definitely an investment, right? Let's not talk about that. It's been a while since I've done tutorials, to be fair. I'm having to use my laptop. I've got my computer there, and it's crazy stuff. And I've got a cat basically floating around, and probably stuff in the background which I just do not know about yet. Right. Oop, do apologize. Right. This is the Tiger. Right. So this is the stand which I picked up. Right. Now, it's fully customizable. It bends. It swivels perfectly well. Unscrews, everything else, right? And it's bloody weighty. It's got massive weight on the bottom. If I put it down, it's sturdy, right? So what you want to do is, if you got in the mic for now, the camera's all shaking because I'm moving the stand on the bloody table. Now, if you're getting the Samson mic, like I say, it comes with the stand. It's fine to start off with. You just need to know the right audio settings, and we're going to jump to that part of the video in a minute. But if you don't, well, you know, if you want to kind of get it like I do, you would have it there. So you would be sitting recording. It would be at the right distance, because you need it pretty much. The mic needs to be, let's turn the side. No. the mic needs to kind of be that distance away to pick you up perfectly fine. Right? Well, it could pick you up there, but because it's a condenser, it's over sensitive, but the further away you get, the quieter it's going to get, obviously. The further you get closer, the louder it's going to get. Now, here's some tips, right? So let's get on to the tips. I've showed you all the equipment now, which is probably best to get as a bundle. You can actually buy it as a bundle on Amazon. Let's just quickly spin you on. I can put the pop shield up later. We just need the power to show you what I mean, right? So when you plug your mic in for the first time, right, you're going to get a blue light. And it's going to automatically be set to 83, right? Now, if you watch the video in the background, I will basically go over the settings, and you can have a look at the settings which I use. These are just default settings for in relation to the playback, but the recording one is the one you need to keep an eye on. So I found out, because it was set to 83, if you turn it down to 25, which you'll see in the video which is playing, that is the best one. Now, there's a light here, right? So, I'm going to see if I can test this light, because it might not be listening to me too close. If I'm right, no, is it listening? No, it's not actually listening to me at the moment, right? But what would happen is, you've got a volume jack on the front. So this button, mute, that means the mic's on mute, obviously, straightforward. If you put your audio cable into the back of it, because it's got a 3.5mm jack, so you can listen to it, you can then adjust the volume using the dial on the front. But there's a little light on the front. Now, if you speak too loud to it, it picks up your gain. The light will flash a pinkish reddish colour. When you're hitting a pinkish reddish colour, you're speaking too loud, basically. And it's going to come through robotic-y, it's going to come through distorted. Now, if you're trying to use a Skype call, you're going to have to set it automatically. Skype will max it to 100, which is a pain in the ass. So, like I say, the mic itself is fine. Set it 25, give or take. Play around with it a little bit around that level. Make sure the light isn't flashing. If it's on the desk, you might need to turn up a little bit more, depending where it's sitting in relation to yourself. It has kind of like a heart shape kind of dome at the front of it. So, imagine that's it. That's going to come out, it's going to go hot, and it's going to pick up everything around that, around its whole thing. It shows you on the manual anyways. It shows you a whole circle part. But if you are going to buy this, it's fine working on the desk. I used it on the desk for a few weeks, but I wanted the mic stand so I can have it closer, get a better audio, and just play it that way. Now, I hope this all helped, because I couldn't seem to find a tutorial on it at all in relation to kind of what I need to be looking out for. So if it does help, please leave a comment below. And if this video did actually give you some use in the tutorials, hit that like button. It really appreciates a lot, and it helps us support the channel. And I do enjoy all the feedback I get from you. So this has just been a quick tutorial. This time I'm doing a face-to-face because, like I say, it's audio equipment. It's a bit hard to kind of do. I hope it kind of makes sense. And I hope you guys are going to have a lot of fun playing with your Samson Meteor mic and making kick-ass audio and kick-ass videos. And like I said, it is good with an acoustic guitar. I don't play guitar, but I'll be pretty awesome if I could play a guitar. Till then, see you next time, guys.
Begins again.